Hello to all the gamers, good evening. I came across a video recently that made me rather cross. Hold on, let us get into Valorant first so we can get to talking without having to diverge into nonsense, because we can only focus on one thing at a time. But other than that instance of being a bit upset, I think my day's been pretty good. I'm a happy chappy for the most part. I'll tell you what. Either way, so the video was of this guy on the tram, or was it the train? I don't know, the London Underground, and he was filming himself very with the intention of causing embarrassment and social faux pas. He was filming himself monologuing about how public displays of affections are bad, and then panning to I would personally say perhaps passionate but very reasonably loving couple. Now I'm very much of the mindset that if it don't hurt no one, live and let live. Mind your own business. Don't go snooping about. Who cares? Literally, who cares? What is your aversion to this? Why do you care? Are you jealous? Are you the kind of person who intentionally drag people down to your level in order for you to feel tall by making others feel small? I have no patience for this for this kind of chicanery, and I thought it was definitely regrettable to exercise such contentions in such a obviously hurtful way. That made me right cross. I didn't like that at all. Some people, man, am I right? fuck, dude. I say obviously don't be talking all raunchy or have sex in public. That's you keep that behind closed doors, I'll say.
Match found.
I was to say, maybe this is a case of me downplaying other people's disgust. Maybe some people feel genuinely revolted by this kind of behavior, and in that case, I mean, shit, dude. If you're the couple, then you're obviously gonna have to read the room. I think it is probably usually best practice to keep the over the top romantics to the bedroom. But I would never have I would never exercise that such a lack of just social conduct as to pull such a stunt that the guy filming did. I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Who taught you to do this? I would have expected your parents to raise you better than this, because this is fucking rank, man. Don't be doing that. Now what you should be doing as Ross is thank you for the lurk, Ross. Thank you. Good to see you, chum. So then had a hard time letting that go, so I'm airing my grievances across the interwebs. That's just upsetting to see, man. Live and let live. Experienced this a lot as a kid. Or a lot. There was always one or two of that kind of folk wherever you went, you know, the kind that get satisfaction and enjoyment from making other people upset or embarrassed. I have absolutely no patience for this kind of nonsense. I personally do not sympathize. I can understand where they're coming from, but I don't sympathize with their notion. I think that's unacceptable. Your pleasure mustn't come from others' pain. I think that's just a good rule of thumb to follow.
Spike rush.
They can throw the whole playbook at us. I've seen it all before.
And you know, it's tough, man. It's tough to decide where you draw the line. Cause where do you draw the line? I don't know. But you gotta draw the line somewhere. And then if you feel like you misplaced it, then you obviously redraw it. Oh my god. So that's really upsetting to me. Whoa! When did that purple effect happen, by the way? When you're like when you walk through a viper wall, or been hit with the what is their name? Their name is something with a G. Their name is Clove. Is their name? When you get hit with the clove ball, it doesn't feel like that kind of visual signifier was always there, doesn't it? I like it. I think it's a really good change. Even though it's maybe not really new. Hold on, let me have a swig. I had a friend tell me today, or ask me rather, why don't you have VODs and such on? What is your reason? And I came to the conclusion that I don't really have a reason. I guess I just haven't really thought of it readily enough for me to change it. I don't know what's wrong with me. whether I'm forgetful or if there's something wrong with hello ma'am, something wrong with my brain. But if it's not something I'm focusing on thinking about and remembering, and it's not a part of my daily schedule either, then most likely I'll forget. And that's not because I'm being malicious. That's just because I'm bad, I'd say. I've thought about putting VODs on and such before, and I always came to the same conclusion, which was I caught no one. I should turn VODs on. That would be good. I think that could only be good. And still I didn't until today. And it's not because I didn't want to, because I had an aversion, but just simply because I forgot. Now that kind of forgetting can be really troublesome times. I remember a while ago, a friend of mine, I've repped this story before. A friend of mine started editing, and they were really happy with their edit. And they wanted me to watch it and to critique it and tell them what they could do better. And I was gung-ho, absolutely, I'll do so. I'm very much of the mindset, however, that I'll do things when the time is right. I never really got to doing it, and it made them upset. Understandably so. I'd be upset myself with my behavior. I shouldn't have gone down that way. So it really sucks when my forgetfulness and indecisiveness and desire to do things when the time is right makes like this fallout over other people. That is no good. And it's especially tough to work on, because how do you decide to remember? I suppose maybe you could put a reminder down. That wouldn't be too shabby. But then you forget to put a reminder down, so you literally need to put down the reminder right when you're thinking of it. But sometimes you can't really do it because you're busy with something. So you try to make a mental note, and then you forget the mental note. Now this is a cozy cottage. Look at this! With a painting and everything. I don't really know what they're selling. Looks like some sort of compote, maybe? Or perchance pickled, I don't know, olives? Where are we? Portugal? I don't really know. Where is Pearl supposed to be? It's supposed to be in Portugal, right? I think so. Oh. Stop! Bro, there's only 6 bullets in his magazine. Wow! It took a long while for me to appreciate that pickles are just pickled cucumbers. And when I found that out, I thought, but how do the cucumbers shrink? I mean, come on. If you were to compare the size of a cucumber to the size of a pickle, the difference is enormous. Look at them. One is so much smaller than the other. But it's not that the cucumber shrinks. I think it's just simply that they choose smaller cucumbers that fit inside of their jars. It's not a case of the cucumber shrinking because of the acid and salt. Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't kill him. Pickling is a acid and brine solution, right? It's not just acid, hey? I think so. Maybe. Because I know that salt makes for inhospitable living quarters for bacteria, but does acid do the same, or do we just do we incorporate the acid to make it taste better? Maybe. Ah, unlucky. I don't know. Turns out I don't know as much about pickling as I thought I did. Now give me sticky notes before we forget. There we are. Very good. I had a conversation with someone close today, and it went not necessarily south, but they're not necessarily of the close-minded variety. Sometimes they can be, and encountered such a today was such a close-minded occasion, and it felt bad. Not because I wanted to win the debate or to win the conversation, if you can even do that. I don't think so. But rather because I just don't think that's a way that ought to be thought that way. I think to be close-minded, you're doing yourself a great disservice. Well played, GG. And I think that's a shame, because eventually you will encounter the people of which you think less of. And that's gonna be a right awkward moment, because then hopefully you'll realize that they are just like you, just that they dress a little differently, or they think a little differently, or they enjoy different things. I think that's such a shame. And I used to be that way too, before I was as... I can hardly say well-traveled. Haven't traveled all that much, but well mentally traveled. I've met a lot of different people, and I've seen a lot of different perspectives and contentions, and it really broadens your horizon in a great kind of way. No longer do you think less of your peers, but rather you don't just understand where they come from, but you also sympathize, putting yourself in their shoes. So all of a sudden, it isn't all that weird anymore. It's a shame, I think. It's really unfortunate when conversations come to that. I'm very lucky. I have a very agreeable friend circle. We disagree on occasion, but usually not about anything major. But sometimes you do agree on important or you disagree on important topics, and then what do? It's really easy for a discussion to become an argument. The difference being that in a discussion you seek to understand each other's viewpoint, but in an argument you seek to either prove your opposition wrong or make the opposition see the way you do. Well, hello Yeko. Good to see you, chum. We are talking about different contentions and how it can be really troublesome sometimes. How are you? I'm okie dokie. I felt a little unfortunate before the stream. Hold on, let me pick my guy real quick. It's a clove kind of angle. I watched a video, you see. We already talked about this, but we can do a rerun. I think it was a good bit. I saw this video today of this couple on the London Underground. I can only surmise it to be engaging in a public show of affection. Now, I think it's very important to know and appreciate that they don't go being affectionate for the enjoyment of others, but rather because they feel so strongly for one another, and they don't really feel insecure about having other people see. Now, I can understand that some people take it the wrong way, thinking that they're trying to show off, but I promise you, a lot of the time that is not the case. So the point of view from the video was this guy critiquing them openly and verbally, and it was just so awful, man. They weren't being raunchy or anything. They weren't fucking on the tram. They were just, embracing each other. And so this, I don't even know what to call him. I feel like dingus is probably right, because this is what he's doing is just completely socially unacceptable. That kind of desire to make for awkward times for other people. That's just why. Mind your own business, man. Live and let live. I cannot comprehend why one would be so averse to it. Just live and let live, man. I don't know why people are so rude. Right? That's what I thought too. Obviously, some things you gotta keep in the bedroom due to public decency. Don't be doing nothing illegal. But kissing and embracing is hardly bad. Now this is a killer skin. Let's get it. For sure. So some people just relish poking their noses where they don't belong. Could be. It is what I'm thinking. Could also be that he was a person of such a contention, of such a sort that enjoys making other people feel awkward and uncomfortable. I've met a lot of people like that in my day, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have absolutely no patience for that kind of behavior. Your pleasure must not come from other people's pain. Unless it's a sort of sadomasochistic kind of relationship, but that's only between like two people usually. You would never like sadomasochistic people would never have the outrageous gall of making random people that's not my orb, of making random people they've never met uncomfortable or awkward. That's unacceptable conduct, I think. My girlfriend of 3 years came home from a school trip. I kissed her when she got out the train, and oh my god, the people around me were so mad at home. I'm really sorry to hear that, Sean. That fucking sucks. Some people, man, am I right? So annoying. Mind your own business. Why people think that they can dictate? Does that really go away, or does the visual just disappear? I don't really know. Why some people think that they have the right and authority to dictate what other people do and think is beyond me. That's crazy talk. And how do you even deal with people like that? I suppose you tell them off maybe, and then you go on with your day. I'm very fortunate to never really had the displeasure of having their malice be directed at me personally, but it sucks. Mind your own beeswax, man. Yeah, you tell them. I like that. Speaking of which, whilst we're still on my roll, I've been thinking a lot about getting hurt by what other people say. But before we carry on talking, let's listen to these here sounds. Oh, that is good sound design. Oh, I like that a lot. That is sweet. Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, getting upset because of what other people do, not just online but also just generally. A contention that seemingly a substantial amount of people carry is that you gotta grow thicker skin, and I can sympathize with that kind of notion to a degree. I mean, some things are just completely out of your and other people's control, and that's just how it goes. Pizza here, yeah! Happy pizza eating. Hell yeah, brother. I might go eat and lurk. Yeah, okie dokie. Happy eating. Thank you for the lurk, chum. Usually when someone is homophobic to me, and I know they're not a threat, I love to provoke them even more. That's a perfectly fine way to do it. Just also, I don't know. How do you go on about such a situation when it's face to face? When you're online, you can give them a piece of your mind, and then you report them, and then you mute them, and that's the end of that story. But if you're just at like a cafe and someone gives you grief, what do you do? That's a tough situation. Because even if one is smacking back, it's still gonna be an unfortunate event that takes a toll on your mental well-being, and that's a great shame. So I'm very happy that you're brave enough to be able to do that. A lot of people are not. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. But if it's about, oh no way, we actually died to that. But if it's people genuinely being rude just for the hell of it, just to make other people feel bad for various reasons, that's unacceptable. You can't do that. And in that case, you mustn't grow thicker skin. That's the kind of stuff where you retaliate. You give them a piece of your mind, you tell them that this is unacceptable, the way that you're acting. It hurts me and it hurts others. And I'd really appreciate it if you stop. Then you mute them and you report them. And it might feel silly. One might feel that you're not gonna make a difference a lot. That's true. I know you might not make a difference. However, if many people do it over a prolonged period, GG, unlucky. Bye bye. Over a prolonged period of time, then their opinions will change. That's just how it goes. And that's not something one can really argue with. That's just how it is. For the most part. Anyway, and it's so frustrating to see people online when someone is bellyaching about poor sportsmanship online. A lot of the time, the answers they get is grow thicker skin. This is just how it is. As if being toxic is some kind of privilege awarded to people in video games. Like it's something that should stay. That kind of... I have no patience or time for that kind of loser's attitude. That's admitting defeat. That's weak talk. And I don't think that should... I don't think that should keep going on. Now, I saw a fool. Yeah. People deriving pleasure from other people's pain are just the worst. When it is towards random people. I don't find anything particularly wrong with sadomasochism when it is consensual. But when it's not is when it becomes a problem. I remember watching the anime Horimiya. I really enjoyed Horimiya. I thought it was a good anime. What really distressed me though, what in particular was the... and spoilers by the way. I'll wait a couple of seconds for those who want to mute. I'll send a message in chat when we're done talking about it. Alright. What I found really rather distressing, however, was the main character's discontent and discomfort with their partner's sadomasochistic tendencies. They went along with it anyway, which was... I don't know, what would you even call that? Valiant? I don't know. I think that was not the right approach about it. Your partner's pleasure shouldn't come at the expense of you feeling uncomfortable or distressed, which was how the main character felt. So I think personally that was a very regrettable approach. And conclusion. Some likes and dislikes you just cannot act on. And that's just how it is. Not even Not even with the people closest to you, because it's just no good. Be it if your pleasure is derived from other people's unconsensual pain and such. What a shot! Like if your partner doesn't want to engage in that kind of business, then you must never force them. Should they come around to it, then well, obviously you carry on as you please. But if not, then there's nothing you can do, and you should never force it. That's just how it goes. Some things are just some things you just cannot compromise on. Hello. Do you want to trade? Yeah? What's the magic word? So that we can get a deal that we can seal? Yeah, that's the one. I didn't pick up the gun. Wait. That's such a. I really like that mannerism. Deal that we can seal. I think that's gonna conclude that TED talk, though. I don't have much else to spout. Hello, Drum. Good to see you, Jum. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, spoiler is over. There we are.
30 seconds left.
How do you guys feel? Me personally, I don't so much enjoy engaging with chat in one-on-one personal conversation unless it is something that the chat itself instigated. Then I'll be very happy to get to conversing. But to ask questions, accepting or expecting, I should say, a response, I feel like doesn't really lead you anywhere profitable. I ask a lot of questions during stream, but they're more rhetorical than anything else. I'm not asking so much to. I have the Dream Wings one. I do. But I'm not asking desiring an answer. But it's more so just a prompt for me to carry on with any which topic that I please. Because I remember when I've been in chat, I'm not personally much for watching live streams. I'll mostly be in chat lurking for solidarity-esque reasons. But when I am watching actively and just kind of chilling, having people ask me questions in particular, and not just like a blanket kind of question, that I don't like that much, because now I feel pressured to watch. That's no good. I'm just here to chill, you know? I'm here to hunker down, maybe with a snack. My hands might not even be on the keyboard. I might be basically laying down in my chair, and now you've asked me a question. I gotta sit upright again in order and get my arms on the keyboard in order to respond. No, thank you. That is too much effort for this little critter. Ask me anything. Open arms, nothing to hide or anything. That's very good to know. And then also, like, from the streamer's point of view, say you're asking so-and-so specific viewer a question and they're not in the chat, because you can't really monitor that kind of stuff as a streamer. There are programs that you can use that show you when people join, but I won't tell you when they leave. Whoa. If you don't get a response in that kind of situation, that would make for a regrettable aura, I think, personally. Unlucky now. That's just my opinion, though. Which is the reason why I don't really wait for an answer from chat when I ask a question.
Last player standing.
How I just keep on trucking. Oh man, I saw the craziest Sage wall. My friend showed me a couple of days ago. We were on Ascent. I think it was the B site. The B site is the one with the boathouse and such, right? Yeah. We were on the site with the boathouse. And so they managed as Sage to close off main entrance and also catwalk. I was very impressed. That is so much ammunition that you have to waste now, and or risk clearing the rest of the site in order to get on top of the business from the other way around. Woo! Slow your roll. Hold on, we put this one down south. Oh, please! Not familiar with Valorant, only played it once. You know, I think Valorant is a fine enough game, very reminiscent of Counter-Strike. Fuck. But to be frank with you, I'm getting kinda tired of it. I think the community is fantastic a lot of the time. There are bad eggs here and there, of course, but not as readily as there are in other places, thank goodness. But yes, it's basically like Counter-Strike, except not everyone has flashes. Only certain people do. And there'll be special abilities. Like the guy I'm playing has a shield that you can put on. And it negates one instance of damage. Now that could be any sort of damage. Could be 1,000,000 damage all at once, or just one. It's really good. Particularly nice for when you wanna go sniping. Someone's aiming for your noggin when you got your shield up. They think that they hit, but in fact, you didn't die. Your shield saved you. Ah, well played.
Sudden death.
Which is super convenient. It's a fun game, I'll say. I was watching Ooh, oh snap. Oh, thank you. What's his name? His name is Pirate Software. That's the guy. Really good guy. I admire him a lot. I think he's fantastic. And he was talking about hold on. And he was talking about the toxicity system in Dawngate, which was an old MMO from long ago that EA ran. They ended up killing the game, very unfortunate, because they saw how League of Legends and Dota 2 kind of, ran away with the market. Had they given Dawngate more time, Dawngate would have surpassed both League and Dota, I think, because it was just a better game. And one of those better features was Dawngate's anti-toxicity system. So the way that it worked was, in order to play competitive, which is something most people want to, you have to naturally, like many games, level up to a particular level. Unlucky man. GG. Bye bye. What is bro typing? Now, in order to level up, you gotta get EXP, but that's the tricky part, you see. After one match, you would get 1 EXP, unless people commended you, in which case the EXP that you got scaled with the amount of commendations per match that you got. So instead of getting just 1 piece of EXP, you'd get like 38 at the end of the match. If you got a butt ton of commendations. Now, if you got reported or rather, if you turned out to be an asshole and you got no commendations, you would not be able to get to the appropriate level in your lifetime. That was a really good system, and their player base ended up being really nice. And it is beyond me why more game studios haven't employed such a feature yet. Because that was really good. They ended up with a great community. And the game itself wasn't bad either. It's just that League of Legends and Dota came before. So because Dawngate didn't get the market share that EA wanted in the amount of time that would have pleased them, they shut down the game. And I think that's a great shame. Yeah. Now, it's of course not the only way that you can make for a pleasant community. Valuing teamwork, and I mean proper teamwork without having any real hurdles or stakes on the line, is also a really good way to do that. I think a great case study is Pirate Ship's very own Deep Rock Galactic. Crazy good game that one is. And the community is fantastic. All of the DRG people that I've ever played with have been either unresponsive, which, you know, that's okay. Sometimes you just want to game and chill. Or they've been really nice. Never met a toxic person in Deep Rock Galactic. And I thought that was really... And I wondered a while... I wondered for a while why that was the case. And... But eventually it clicked. Valorant and Overwatch and Counter-Strike are all deeply competitive games. Hold on, I gotta pick a character. Clove it is. Where a lot is on the line. Your rank is on the line, which is what a lot of people aspire to get ahead of. And so that makes for a tense work environment. And when people are tense and stressed and frustrated, rarely are they kind. So I think the issue lies inherently in the game design, which is unfortunate, because I really like all of these games. I think they're fantastic. If only they implemented Dawngate's anti-toxicity measures, I think it would have been fantastic. I think it would have been fantastic. Also, I've never played Counter-Strike. Really? Counter-Strike's also really good. And I enjoy Counter-Strike a lot. What about FNAF entering? Yes, I did hear about that. I'm really curious as to how they're gonna make that happen. What powers are they gonna give? Are they? Is it just gonna be, you know, like reskins, or are they gonna be proper characters? Because if they're gonna be proper characters, I don't really know what kind of powers that they could give to them. Maybe they could have Foxy run really fast, but that would basically just be like a new Blight. No. That would be super fun though. I'm really curious and excited to see what they're gonna do. Also, speaking of which, the Castlevania crossover is gonna be hype. Oh my goodness. Dracula is looking suave. And I'm really enjoying his power too. How he can change into all these different animals that do different things. That's so unique. A real Dark and Darker-esque druid kind of thing. I think it's so good. Love the druid from Dark and Darker. Probably my favorite class. I don't have any reason to play any other. The druid's heals really good. It takes some time, of course. You're not necessarily gonna be healing mid-fight, which is why the cleric is still viable, which I think was a very good decision. You have great DPS and all of these animals that you can change into. I'm well excited for the new animals too. The gorilla in particular. I'm not really sure what they're gonna why you would ever choose to be a tortoise. The only reason that you would, for example, choose to become a chicken would be the free heal that you got on your E. But if not that, then what's the point? Same thing with the tortoise. If you gain crazy defenses, maybe I'd consider it. But if not, then what's the point? What would you do as a turtle? I don't know. Or tortoise, maybe, is the proper designation. It's a good point. I think it's going to be Springtrap because realistically he's the only villain. That's a good point. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I was talking to a buddy of mine about this yesterday, I think it was. What was it, the day before? I can't really remember. And we were talking about who we thought the killer was going to be. And one of my buddies said, well, I don't think it's going to be any of them when William Afton is in the picture. And that was a great point. Because none of the animatronics are really villains, are they? No. They're just poor victims of circumstance.
One enemy remaining.
So even though I think it would be super snazzy and extremely cool to have animatronics as villains, I'm not sure that's gonna come to fruition. Maybe as I said, it'll be a Springtrap-esque villain. I hope so. It's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited. Manipulated? Yes! Exactly. Victims of circumstance.
Last round in the half.
Now, Villains of Circumstance is a really good song by Queens of the Stone Age. My favorite song of theirs. Now, granted, I haven't really heard any of their other songs. Who's to say? Maybe they've probably got other bangers in there too, but Villains of Circumstance is really, really good. What a shot. How do you feel about growing apart from your friends? Not all of them at the same time, of course, but you know, some on occasion. What a shot. Saved my life, you did. I think personally that it's okay. I don't mind. Because you grow apart for a reason, you know. Maybe you don't enjoy each other's company as much as you used to. Maybe you're just too far apart to hang at all. What a shot. There's a million different reasons, and they're all very, very much valid, I'll say. Most of them, at least. We have stationed firearms for the alien as a counter. It'll be cool if we get to use the animatronics to go against Afton. That I do like that idea. It reminds me of a fan-made Survivor power-up that I saw a while ago. My God, he's crazy with it. It was basically the power suit from Fallout. Very silly it was. I think that'd be right difficult to balance though. What would the power suit do? Would it make you tankier? Would you be able to retaliate against the killer? That's what I thought a lot about when I played the game against who was it? Against like people like the Trickster. The Trickster is just a guy, you know? He's just a person. It's not like, I don't know, the Blight, who is a monstrosity, or like, I don't know, the Huntress, who obviously you would not be able to best in armed combat, but he literally just has a bat. If you close the gap, all four of you, I reckon you could beat the snot out of the Trickster. I always end up leaving my friends, not on purpose. It's just every time I graduate, I end up forgetting to keep in touch. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes, I think. I have some friends that I've lost contact with too. And I've thought about reconnecting with them. I mean, they weren't bad people at all. But I feel like we've grown so much in each other's absence that we're practically different people now. I don't think, even though we were friends before, that doesn't necessarily mean that we can be friends again. And like, that's kind of an awkward dynamic, hey? We were friends 5 years ago. Wanna be friends again? Like, what do? We're supposed to know all these things about each other, but it doesn't really matter because we've grown so much. We're basically different people now.
30 seconds left.
You get this kind of air of, hey, dude, nice shot. Well played. GG, bye. Of you being supposed to know one another, but you don't really. Hello, Crunchy. Good to see ya. That's a. What is that emote? ICRS jiggle? Why is he so goated with the sauce, man? How does he do it? Trying to keep up with my college friends because it's my last chance to gain friends on easy mode. That's a very good way to put it. Gaining friends on easy mode. Yeah, man. I mean, how'd you put it? I feel like in any occupation you're gonna, or in any, how should you put it? In any part of your life, making friends isn't gonna be easy. Of course, if you spend a lot of time working with them, I mean that's basically team building exercises that you're doing on the regular. Naturally, you're gonna build some sort of bond, but friends that you would just naturally connect with are indeed really tough to come by. I've come to the conclusion that you gotta keep an open mind if you wanna make friends, because not always are you going to encounter the perfect people. Much like how in doing anything that you're feeling anxious about doing, the perfect moment is never gonna come. That's something I tell myself a lot, and it helps me with my indecisiveness. The perfect moment is not gonna come. I like the quote that goes, "The best time to plant a tree was 100 years ago. The second best time is right now." I like that one a lot. It's so true. Now I saw a fool. But yeah, going back on track to Counter-Strike. I enjoy Counter-Strike. I think it's a fun enough game. However, you eventually reach a point where you don't have fun anymore due to how sweaty the scene gets. So basically how it works is you've got counter-terrorists, they are on the defensive, and you got the terrorists, they are on the offensive. Now the terrorists want to breach the counter-terrorists' defenses and plant a bomb in their territory. And in order to do that efficiently, you can throw flashbangs, for example. Flashbangs are really good for breaching a site. Now, in Counter-Strike, you have two teams of five in every team. And every one person can carry two flashbangs. Imagine being on defensive, you're holding an angle, and all of a sudden you get flashed 10 times in a row. Because of how coordinated they are, it is really something. No, don't! Do not do it. And so when it gets to that point, it is just fuck, man. Not fun. And the flashes that they do, they last a while too. So it's like you are flashed for 15 seconds in a row. It is not good. That's obviously hyperbole, but still. You cut it off. No spamming in the TTS. I forbid it. You know, it hasn't been sunny for a while now, which makes me both happy and sad. We're still in the middle of the summer season. I'd say personally that summer doesn't end until halfway through September, and we're at the start of August, so we still have a month to go. But even though it hasn't been sunny, it is still hot out. And it not only has not been sunny lately, it's been raining crazy style, and it is still so warm. What happened? I mean, yesterday it rained something fierce. It was the kind of rain that smatters against your window, and you're wondering, holy cannoli. I sure am happy that I'm in here and the rain is up there. August is best month. I agree. August is good. I feel like August is the summer month where you've already been
52 euro and 78 brimstone.
You've already been experiencing the summer season for like 2 months already. So you're starting to wonder, when is it gonna end? Or maybe not wonder, but rather worry. When is the summer season gonna end? And then August rolls around and it's still summer. you know that it's still gonna be nice and hot during August, but deep down you're still relieved that there'll be still some summer heat left, you know. I'm very unfiltered, so the fact that I have friends, I need to keep these people that I have right now. I feel like that's a good way to think of it too. I say things that are very controversial or often said in group without meaning it. I just grew up with those says exactly what's on their mind. Yeah, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, hey. I feel like it's really important then to inform the people that you engage with that this is the way that you conduct yourself, and that should you speak out of line, it's not out of malice, but rather just, you know, out of ignorance, maybe out of habit, perhaps.
Planting bean.
Same in New York, just because there's a hurricane, couple of states far. Yeah, man, it is rain o'clock right now. It is good. Concrete jungle red rooms are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. Goated song. Goes really well. Nah, you know what? Never mind. Stupid. I miss the Dead by Daylight streams.
Nice.
You know what? We might just pivot
Thank
soon.
you.
Beautiful singing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been thinking about taking singing lessons for a while now. I don't really know where to begin though. I don't even know how I want to sing. I know there's like different genres of which you can sing. I want to preferably be able to sing a lot of them. That'd be pretty cool.
Smokes A.
But like, where do you start with that kind of business? I don't know. Do you get to decide with what kind of moment you start? I don't know. Mr. Beat is hot shit. I heard, man. I not only did I hear, I saw. I came, I saw, I heard, and I went home rather disappointed because I really thought that he was a good guy. So apparently he's been running illegal lotteries.
On B.
When you purchase his merch, one of the incentives to purchase said merch is that you can win prizes, which is an illegal lottery and predatory, to be frank with you.
30 seconds left.
I think that's so unfortunate. It would make sense now where he got all of his dosh, or a substantial amount of it, of course. My girlfriend just added a sus emoji just now on their stream. What is this sus business? They are looking poggin. Yes, Michael Mihers. He is my G. You know what? I didn't wanna peek the window anyway. It's not just that. Really? There be more? Yeah. Ah!
Window.
That's a shame, man. That's a true blue shame. Can people not just be cool and be alright? And not be villains? It's a lot more. Really? What happened? It's unfortunate. I thought the illegal lotteries were already bad. What has he done? Does he talk to kiddies? Can they just not do that? You know what I mean? If there is one rule that you must follow, it is don't be talking to kiddies. Come on, man. What the fuck? Don't be inappropriate to children. It is so ludicrously
That's right.
easy, man. Don't talk to them inappropriately. So Heavy Chris Tyson is allegedly in possession of cheese pizza. Fuck, man, that's tough. It is so. I really cannot sympathize with those kind of people. It is so easy to not be in possession of cheese pizza. It is genuinely crazy how people do stuff like that and then they're upset that they go to prison. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Prison is a light sentence. If I was the one to choose, it would be worse. And they don't even go to prison for all that long either. It's like a 2-year sentence. My guy, those people should be locked up for life. About Chris's oh man, I hate to call it a kink because it is just like actual
Good job.
immoral deviance. I don't mean to preach like a pastor, but fuck, dude. Was someone working there? Was a pedophile? Letters of both words. First letters. Oh, I see. Yeah. Was a really? Did he? Did Mr. Beast know about that? How could he not? I mean, that kind of stuff. If you do that kind of stuff, you end up. You end up on the sex offenders list, and I'd imagine that as someone, as an employer, it is your duty to ensure that you employ the right people. People who are not predators.
2 there.
It's some grapes. Oh, I'm sorry. That really sucks. I hope the victim is doing better. This year is the year of the pedo. Yeah, man. Year of the dragon, my fucking
My bad.
asshole. Year of the pedo is more like.
Oh, we got it. GG's.
No way. Well played.
Nice. GG's.
GG.
GG's.
Bye bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you.
Because the guy's nickname is Delaware, because he was banned from Delaware because of his unspeakable actions, Mr. Beast called him Oh! He has to have known. Come on. That's fucking awful. Mr. Beast torched some guy? How do you mean? Like with a flamethrower or just in debate? Crunchy, what does this mean? What is an upon man? That's such a genuine fucking shame, man. Why can't some people just keep it to themselves, you know? Just keep your hands to yourself. That's fucking crazy, dude. Losing subs. Fuck, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, as he deserves. I think, to be frank with you. He pushed some guy into running a lot on a treadmill until his feet blistered. Oh. Today is a great day not to be a Mr. Beast fan. Indeed. Shit, dude. Man, now I'm sad. Sad for the victims. There's a former Mr. Beast employee called Dog Pack who explains the situation in detail. Thank you. If I have the Constitution, I'll go watch that later. It's just the review of E Island. Many people are exposed related to the topic. Thank goodness for that. God, dude, it's so it's so easy not to get inappropriate with kids. It's so is, man. Just don't talk inappropriately to them. Just don't do it. One shouldn't be talking with them one-on-one to begin with. That's just how it is. I'm a firm believer of that. Adults should play with adults, and kids should play with kids in gaming. It does very much indeed distress me how that isn't a system we have employed yet. Now I know that for the vast majority of people, it's okay. It works. But it doesn't matter if it's only one person a year that ends up on the wrong end of the internet, or if it's 1,000. One is one too many, I think. So I think personally that games should be segregated by age. Minors play with minors and adults play with adults. That's just how it goes. Ugh. And it's like, the way I understand it is that pedophilia is both a behavior of circumstance and also something you're born with, is the way I understand it. But even if that is your affliction, you still can't act on it. I feel like people who don't act on it, I have nothing but pity for people like that. For people who feel those urges but don't act on them. That's valiant. And then you got people on the other side of the spectrum, and genuinely get rid of them. Just get rid of them. 2 years imprisonment is nothing compared to the lifelong trauma that they cause their victims. It's almost funny how cartoonishly poor the justice system is handling stuff like that. 2 years is laughable. And the Delaware guy literally shouldn't be on a YouTube channel with 300 million subs who are mostly kids, let alone be on a set with children. Exactly right. What a battle, yeah. Ugh. Fucked up world, man. I was about to say, in an ideal world, they'd be given life in prison. But in an ideal world, such an affliction wouldn't even be. I suppose. In a better world that we can shape, I suppose, is the way to put it. What do you think about people dating lolly-sized adults? Adult but look like kids? I think if the reason you are dating that person is that you think their childlike features are sexy, then you have a problem. If you can make them happy and they can make you happy, then I'd rather you be in a I'd rather one be in a relationship with those adults than actual children. I don't think there's a cure for pedophilia. God bless the day when that happens. I definitely feel there is something quite wrong with people who date those people solely because of their appearances. Definitely. If it is the personality that you are that you like, and they just so happen to look that way, then fuck, man, that's tough. That would definitely be quite a deal breaker for me. I don't think I could be together with someone like that, just by the virtue of you look like a child. But that's just me. Asking, since we're on the topic, I have a question. I have a lot of questions for almost every topic, even if I feel these kinds of conversations are important to have, even if they are uncomfortable. How people view things. That's very good, I think. I believe it is important to keep an open mind, and to even if the conversation gets uncomfortable, to keep a leveled head. So that's all, of course, sometimes easier said than done. I can't believe we won that, by the way. Still strange, yeah. I'm back. Hello, Yeko. Welcome back. What kind of pizza did you have? Pizza's genuinely so fucking good. Not to switch the subject, but did you fellas know that the original Hawaiian pizza didn't have pineapple chunks on it, but rather very thinly sliced pizza slices that then in the oven caramelized on top of the pizza? That sounds terrific to me, personally. I can understand not enjoying the chunky ass pineapple, but the pineapple slices? Now we're talking. God, I'm so full, but that pizza was delicious. Salami pizza? Yeah! GG. Bye-bye. Losers for a princess? What the hell? You can't be saying that. That sounds so weird. It might, but I promise you, it is probably delectable. Sweet and savory has always had a special place in my heart, I'll say. We have this snack where I'm from. It's basically like a... Oh, how would you explain this? Like a crispy corn snack coated with umami salt and chocolate. Ooh, those are good. Fucking loser! Arrgh, yeah, you said it. Get out of here, loser, man. I hate you. Arrgh. My go-to is pepperoni. Pepperoni is good. I very much enjoy pepperoni. I've recently though fallen in love with how do you even describe it? So at my local co-op they have this store brand cheese pizza. And that's not any cheese pizza. Got 3 different cheeses on that there cheese pizza. It's like mozzarella and cheddar and then some other like mystery cheese that I don't even know what it is. It is so good. I found that when I eat pepperoni pizza, I worry about getting a piece of pepperoni with every bite. But you can't really do that. Like sometimes you get no pepperoni. Sometimes you get 2 slices of pepperoni. That's too much pepperoni for 1 bite. Hello.
Hello.
I'm really apologetic, Lumi. I have a notoriously poor memory. I'm really sorry. How do you do that? No, please! I can only remember so many things. I have a very small brain. It's all smooth and gross. It's only got like 1 ridge, 1 bump. I hate having my teeth. Mine's meat feast? What does that mean? I don't like feet. No. You're a silly feet liker now. Everybody point and laugh. What is a meat feast though? Hold on, is the Discord work? Yeah! It work. Hello. Could I perhaps mediate the situation by fetching you this here thing? Look, it's got houses in it. Yeah? What does voot mean? Cute. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I got this with my fingers. How did this happen? Where did this cut come from? Those really do suck though. Paper cuts in general really stink. Not just because cuts suck in general, but also because a paper cut it isn't like a it doesn't make for a smooth cut. Paper is jagged on the microscopic level, so it like tears your skin open. It sucks. You like feet? No. I do not. Never once have I liked feet. Ah, unlucky. Am I streaming? I'm streaming. Right this instant. Right this now. Sorry, it's... Stream says hello back. It's really hard to juggle two different chats at once. And then also talking about various different subjects. Streaming is tough. No! You'll be hearing from my chat lawyer about this. Revive me, stream. It's like meatballs and ham and cheese and sausage and pepperoni. Can I tell you, I'm such a big sausage fan. I think, oh, what's it called? I can't remember. I haven't had it in forever. It's called chorizo. Chorizo is my favorite sausage. Chorizo sausage is so good. And I have a scratch on my thigh, and I have no clue where it's from. How did this? I had a very similar thing. It might have arrived whilst you were sleeping. I remember a week ago or so, I bit myself with something ferocious. Pardon? I bit myself something ferocious on my cheek. You know, like all the way the back row of your molars. That's where I bit myself. Oh my god. And the bite was of such a nature that I kept on re-biting myself when I would eat. Especially when I would eat cereal. Oh, dude. The cereal would like, as cereal sometimes does, it would gather on the outsides of my teeth, so it would act kind of like an extension of my teeth. So with the help of my new cereal teeth, I would then re-bite my bite wound. It was so tough. It was so tough. So that might have happened to you. You might have scratched yourself in your sleep. Hello, my G. Alright. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Wait just a minute. Now wait just a minute. Now wait just a minute. Can I just... can I just defuse this? He is not... No, he's known as the diffuser. Chorizo is goat. Yes, Drum. Yes. I love chorizo. Chorizo pronunciation is crazy. Is it supposed to be pronounced that way? Is it not chorizo? Or is it chorizo? Chorizo. I don't know. Is it with a or with a o? Or maybe you wanna be particularly crazy with it. Do it with a Swedish. Ooh, chorizo. I don't think so though. I feel like if you were to ask a good and proper Swedish person, they'd probably say something like chorizo. Chorizo. How silly is that? Say hello to Luna empathy for me. I will. Hold on. C is the button. Lumi, chat says hello and you have not said hello back. What the hell, what the hell? Grr, grr, thank you. My Twitch name? Hold on, I'll give it at the end of the match. I will. You forgot? Unforgivable. I am... Words cannot describe how disappointed I am. Chorizo. That's how you say it's in Spanish. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. There's a guy to my left. Never mind. It was not meant to be. So would you say it like kind of like how you say churro, but then chorizo? I don't know. That kind of sounds like the way I've always said it. I don't really know though. Who's to say? But yeah, chorizo sausage, so goated. We had it on pizza once. Holy moly. I don't know if this is sacrilegious or not, but it was good. It was very, very good indeed. Super recommended. I don't like it to be too spicy though. Even though I can hold my spice, if you present me with a home cooked meal and it so happens to be spicy, I'll wolf that down, no problem. But if I can pick and choose, I'd probably prefer as little spice as possible for my dish. But that's just me. Gotta have a little kick to it though. It ain't the same without a little bit. Chorizo. Okay, thank you. Chorizo.
30 seconds left.
Oh, nice try, chum. Bye bye.
What's the name of this?
Thank you for playing every pony. There it is. Right there. Kinda sounds a little Korean. Chorizo. Haven't practiced Korean in forever though, so I wouldn't know. Hello, Lumi. Thank you for the follow, chum. Thank you. We have anxiously been awaiting your arrival. It's good to have you. Made new account? Really? For what reason? Did you forget the password to your old one? I do that all the time, especially when I was younger. I could not remember my passwords to save my life. It was tough, man. Forgot password. No. To both your Twitch or also to your email, because that's the real kicker. Also, Ruby, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. If you forget your password to your Twitch, that's tough already. But that's remediable. You can fix that. But if you forget the password to your email, oh man, you best be hoping you can recover that somehow, or it's no good. Had you added my second Valorant account? I see. Very good then. No wonder I didn't remember then. I probably knew you by a different name in that case. Maybe, I don't know.
I haven't played Sky. I have no idea how to play this. So just don't pull me too hard.
Roy Shift by 2.
Sky is go to champion. You will play very well.
How do I heal?
Where are your voice actors or something?
No, I wish. That'd be plenty cool, hey? I'm a little shy. I don't know if I could do it.
You hear like you can be a voice actor though.
Oh, thank you. Anyways, bye-bye. Nice streaming shit. Thank you, Lumi. Thank you. I made it myself. Now, you know what? Pick a clove. No, oh, you should. You're right. You're right. Maybe I should. Cheers, well, good luck, have fun. Bye-bye, Ruby. Thank you for stopping by, chum. I just remembered we didn't do no anime watching today. We'll probably put that on tomorrow instead. I just didn't feel it today. I just didn't have it in me. I'll go back to work because damn, that pizza's heavy in my stomach right now. Very well. Good luck. Good luck digesting, brave soldier. That is not for the faint of heart. Pizza really does hit like that, hey. 1 or 2 slices is fine, but if you eat more than so, it's gonna take you out of commission for a while. You'll have to lay down, just breathe. When you guys are like really full, do you also do that? What would you call it? Do you also breathe really heavily, like, you know? I do that all the time.
So, what do you guys think about Jesus Christ?
It's the best.
Right.
Probably a
It's the
killer.
best.
Never met him though, so I wouldn't know.
True.
Oh, yeah, true.
Heard he walks on water. That's pretty cool. I can't do that.
Personally, I'm an Orthodox. I love Jesus Christ, to be honest.
Sweet. Which church do you like more? Orthodox church or Protestant church or
I'm
Catholic church?
Orthodox. I'm Orthodox. I like Orthodox church.
Oh, very good. Because I was in the Protestant one a couple of days ago, and man, weren't many drawings at all, which was a little disappointing.
I don't mind any other like Protestants or Catholics. I don't mind.
That's very good. But the
And other
windows were
religions
crazy.
too. Like people believe what they believe. I don't care what they believe.
That's very reasonable.
If they don't believe the same as me, I'll hate them.
No.
We got our respect to every religion in the world. Like
That's very good. I think.
expect Satanists, of course.
I've never
You
been
would-
in a Protestant church. Do they have those like stained glass windows too, or?
Yeah. All Christian
Oh.
churches got them.
Sweet. I love
Yeah.
those. They be my favorite part of the church. They look so pretty.
Why are you so positive?
I don't know, cause I
Yeah,
can maybe.
of course. You're so positive. What the actual fuck? I've never met a nicer guy than you in my life. Valorant, at least.
Because it feels nice.
Oh, man, run.
It feels good. Doing good feels good. By the way, a package came today, and it was a
Oh, man,
plushie ordered
we
39
got
days
this.
ago.
Just go. We got
My God. Amazon's same day delivery could never. What happened? Why is it so late? Surely they gave you some sort of compensation because, unless you know, they already told you that this would be the waiting duration. In that case, that's tough. But what can you do? Oh fuck. Sometimes I go into a food coma, knock out, and sleep. Oh, that's the best, hey. When you eat a great deal and then you take a nap. Ooh, buddy, that's the stuff. If only it didn't mess me with my circadian rhythm. So I love napping.
I'm going to learn how to play Sky.
Sleeping feels so good.
Yes, Skies is good.
But whenever I nap,
What rank are you guys?
it messes up my
What
sleep
rank are
cycle.
you guys?
Oh, I'm currently unranked.
Bronze 3.
Say, I'm unranked, but I was a 7-3, big emo.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet. I have no idea what he said, and I'm a little too shy to ask again. So I'm just gonna assume that I was really good. It was a pre-order, but I didn't think it was gonna take that long. Makes you wonder what oh snap. What makes for such delays? I've ordered stuff from other places before too. A while ago, I got myself a little leather medicine pouch from Canada. Took less than a month to arrive. It was great. Once ordered a ring from India. Also, same story there. And those are the places that you would really consider. You'd be really considerate in
76 on Killjoy.
if they were to be late, because you know, Canada is literally on the other side of the world. Of the
Okay.
world. Ah,
Nice try.
unlucky.
Yeah.
They want to cuddle with it. Ow!
Finally, original gun. I can play
Damn
with
you-
fucking Odin, bro.
Damn you, the
Like,
post office. That's what I'm saying, dude.
I've never touched Odin in my life, bro. It's actually disgusting.
I think it was from China, and I live in Germany, so it is understandable. On the other side of Dauer, though, you said it. I'm a big JoJo's fan. Never read the manga or seen the anime. Though, really. I'm just a fan of the aesthetic. I think the stand names are so funny. Sticky Fingers. What a name! What a funny name. I would have never thought of that.
Thank you.
Bro, pre-ordered a G-Full Hatsune Miku package. It's been a month and still haven't received it. What the hell, man? From where did you order it from? You know, when you're talking about some place really far away, what do you guys say? In Sweden, we say
Bro, what the fuck? Rain is low. Rain is
that
100.
so and so place was out in Shuta, Haiti, when it's like
Nice.
super far away.
Nice, Jesus.
Nice name drop.
Nice. Yeah, thanks.
Anyways, I will actually lurk now. Happy lurking, Yeko. Thank you for the lurk, jump.
Yeah, but
I never
But-
drank G Fuel. I think if there was no caffeine or taurine or anything in general, if it was just like squash or cordial, I'd probably drink it, I reckon.
What?
Fuck.
You're Swedish? Why is every content creator I like Swedish? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Sweden just makes pogged up content creators. It is in our blood. Wouldn't I? Well played, every pony.
Why you killed him, bro? That the bro knife. Nice, well played, well
GG.
played.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Mad far or deep in New York? Ah, I see. It is mad far. Kind of sounds like something my English friends would say. It's mad far, yeah? It's all the way over there. It's deep, fam. Oh, those Brits, hey. Yours are... I don't worry about it, chum. I misspell all the time. I'm a misspelling machine. There goes not a day without me misspelling. I probably misspelled my title for all I know. Curtains? Is that even how you spell it? I don't know. Curtain? Is it kind of how you spell mountains? Mountain? Maybe. I was talking about this with my folks today. That hello, how
Hello.
the languages of the world need to update, man. No longer can we have this nonsense business. Oh, for real?
You got friends? man.
Poggy, let's get it.
Teach me how to do that.
Hallå du vänner, hur känner vi varann?
Hallå? Varför pratar ni svenska för?
Jag vet inte, de skrev på svenska.
Stop.
I'm sorry,
Var i
I'm
Sverige
sorry.
kommer det ens ifrån?
Guys.
No, I can't tell you that.
Guys, it's a London thing. Come on. Stinky Swedish.
I'm from the mainland. That's as much as I can say.
Inte bra.
Yo, you know Swedish too? That's
Yes,
poggers.
it's Swedish. It's English time, guys. Come on.
Yes, English. Come on, guys.
You're right.
English.
You're right.
Yeah, listen to that guy.
Yeah, listen to me.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, he
I know.
that
what's
guy
up. You don't
definitely
listen to me,
knows.
man.
Sounds like he knows what's up first.
Yeah, it'll mess me up, you heard. Go and get some. If it has caffeine-free versions, then I might just get one. I've always been a little curious. Which is better though, G Fuel or Gamer Subs? I don't know, cause I've got content creators from both sides of the perspective, from both sides of the pond. Some are repping Gamer Subs and others are repping G Fuel.
I don't get like a really cool, awesome skin.
I would love a really cool, awesome skin.
No, I said, do you? Never mind.
Oh, sorry. I do. It looks like this.
Oh, it's fine, bro. It's fine.
Bro,
Oh, I'm sorry. Murder me. Oh, thank you.
Guys, how do I like change my
Crosshair?
by the way?
Press tab, press tab, press tab, press tab.
What, right? Okay.
Yeah, press tab, I'll teach you.
Yeah.
Press tab, go to
Yeah.
crosshair.
Yep.
Right.
Where's
Okay.
that?
Fridge,
Where,
do
where,
I
where,
do
where,
you
honestly, where
really?
does it say
Okay, go
Oh,
to the
crosshair
top,
and
go
tab?
to
fuck
the
the
top, go
up,
to the
man.
top.
Let's get it.
Press escape, then go to
Good,
the top, then go
good
to
to see ya.
Escape, not tabo.
Escape.
Escape is right. That is the
Yeah.
button. It's
Does
right
it bring
there.
up a screen?
I do be doing a
Wait, but I'm dying. Hello?
solo
Bro, just
Valorant
die,
stream
bro.
for now.
Your crosshair's more important. Go to
Can I
escape.
not
But,
just- wait, can I
wish
can I
you the
copy
best of
someone's if
times.
I
Hold
die?
on, let me.
Yeah. Do you know how to
Oh,
do
this-
that? You just
No,
type
I'll figure it
slash
out.
cc slash cc.
Like a kid's game, right? I'll figure it out.
You can copy mine is easy. First,
First, okay, thanks, bro.
wait, I'll die just for you. Wait,
Guys,
no,
look,
you
I
die
got a
just for me.
kill without a crosshair. I'll go to Maya.
There you go. What crosshair are you looking at? I can change to it. The dot.
There we go.
So just
Dot
no,
crosser
like a
is
little,
good.
like a little
Definitely.
bomb,
I'm a big.
A
Wait,
little
I have
what?
the- guys, you didn't tell me I had the bomb. Come on.
I'm a big fan of the dot crosser. Do you remember me? I do remember you. I didn't know who I was talking to when
like a little
in Valorant, but
four
when I saw your
lines.
name on stream,
Oh
of
my-
course I remember
know?
you.
like 4
I'm
lines.
12.
and
Yes, sir.
cross, But like a little in the middle, like I got like a big hole in the middle. I don't
Oh,
like
thank
big
you.
holes, you know what I mean?
Like one of them big old sewage pipes, big enough to skate in.
No, I don't like big. No, Swedish guy, listen. We don't like the big holes.
I perk up my ears just for you. Not
I think
we
I'm
don't
also
like
not
them.
sure.
Yeah, I
Go
like
die, bro, go die, go
just,
die, go die.
just.
Go die.
Oh.
Have you ever had a brace? Have like a bangle on? Like
You can edit it.
that gotta be
Die, little bro.
that gotta be sizable in order to get your
Alright,
hand
yeah,
through it. Or like a bracelet if you can't
Hold
just
on, guys, let me cook. Let me cook.
if it doesn't have a link.
Where I'm hit by like. Hold on. Okay.
You know? A cave is just a sideways hole. That is so true. Probably my
sure,
my
of course.
favorite track from West of Loathing. Such a good game. I would really sincerely
Bird that.
recommend you fellas play West of Loathing. Oh my
Shoot him in
god.
the head, he dies in one shot.
I have trouble laughing. I have a very hard time like belly laughing. That game really made me laugh. Such a funny
But
game.
If you hit him in the head, he dies in like one hit, you know?
Yeah.
That one was
You know,
really
like,
funny.
aim
Gun-
at the
it's
head,
gun
and then he
headshots, I
dies.
Crikey, man. They are yapping up a storm. Can hardly hear myself think. Anyway, yeah, West of Loathing. I can't tell. I can't remember if it was the sequel to Kingdom of Loathing or if they're not related at all. And I know that it was made by the same developer. Right funny they are. Love the Spittoon bit. Big fan of the Spittoon bit. Such clever, funny writing. So good. I don't think I'll ever play it on stream because I've watched playthroughs of it thoroughly, so I know exactly what'll happen when. I know the punchlines and the jokes, so it won't be as funny. But man, if you haven't seen or played it, definitely do. It's so funny. And I heard the RPG element of it, the gameplay is fun too. Fucking love West of Loathing, man. What a good game. What a goat game. Oh, excuse me. Had this burger today before I started streaming. What? How good are burgers, man? I love burgers. Beef burger, pork burger. Never had a pulled pork burger before. I don't really know if I'd fancy that. I think even pork burgers, I don't know. I personally believe that a burger ought to be made of either chicken or beef. Maybe fish if you're particularly crazy about it, but that's only on occasion. But it gotta be like a... Oh, thank you. Dude, where did my skin go? Oh, I feel a lot of people feel so adverse to the fish burger. Because usually said fish burger is just like a, fish paste. And then it's fried. If the fish burger was an honest to God fish produce, then maybe people wouldn't be so adverse to it. For me, it's the consistency of the burger that matters a lot. And when it's just a mess, then it doesn't taste all that good. It's not as enjoyable. Same thing with the chicken burger. I no way, Jose, would I enjoy a chicken burger as, the kind that are made from mush as I would one that's made from just genuine muscle straight out the bird. No, sir. Curious how that goes though, because with regular burgers, I mean, minced meat is basically that. But I love myself a regular beef burger. I think if you were to present me with a burger, but the meat wasn't minced, but rather just like a steak with bread, I don't know if I'd like that. Because especially with steak, I mean, you got all the sinews and binding materials and all of this interrupt the chewing process. It's already a bit of a hassle when you're eating a steak with knife and fork, but if all you have to serrate yourself through the steak is your teeth, then that's tough. And so you get into a friend's game? I don't know, honestly. What is the chance? I mean, the servers aren't infinitely big, hey. So I bet there's a pretty good chance that you can get it. Especially if you queue up at the right time, if you're on the same server. I reckon it wouldn't be too hard at all. I've had people stream snipe me before with great success. Not saying that you should, but they did. If you do it once or twice, I'm not gonna condemn you for that, but more than 2 times, I feel like don't do that. Vegan burger is tasty. I don't doubt it. Oh, thank you. I don't doubt it. A lot of food I've realized as I've gotten older are spices and herbs. So if you were to, for example, there is a tree growing mushroom called the chicken of the woods. It looks like your average orange run-of-the-mill shelf mushroom, but supposedly it not only does it have a similar texture to chicken, but it also tastes very similar to chicken. Ah, nice try. GG. Bye bye. Hey, Donny Small. No, nasty. No, I promise you, it's probably good. So I reckon if you get yourself some chicken of the woods, and you spice it and put on the appropriate herbs, and then you fry it up with some panko and an egg, it probably tastes just like chicken, just like fried chicken. I'd like to join you on DBD on one of these days, at least once. That would be awesome. Thing is, we are like on opposite sides of the pond, and I usually like to play solo, but if we do a stream where we play DBD with viewers, I'll let you know. 3 combat score is sad. I stole all kills. Did I only have a 3 for combat score? I did! Wow. Dude, that's crazy. I thought I at least got 1 kill. What the hell? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had such a poor combat score before. Yikes, man. Don't worry, you were a good support. Thank you, 24. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I was a good support. I had more confidence with you in my game. Awesome possum. I'm happy to hear that. whilst I was playing League of Legends like feverishly, I heard this really good quote that I still kind of remember, not verbatim, but you know how it goes. Gotta go now. Fika with my family. Happy Fika, brother. Bye bye. And it went something like when everything goes right, or when a support does everything right, no one's gonna know that I did anything at all. But if a support makes even one mistake, then everyone's gonna pin the blame on them. And that's so true, especially in League. Whenever stuff goes well in the bot lane, seldom does the support get any credit, especially if it's an enchanter support. You know? If you're like Thresh or Nautilus or Leona, maybe, where you engage and you hook them, then maybe your team's gonna give you credit for that, because that's really visual, right? But Lulu ulting you appreciating that she saved you from death, not only did she do that, but she also ensured the double kill. I mean, you're not gonna know any of that. All you see is that you dealt heaps of damage and the enemies died. Fact, bro. Support cool, but people really want to see visual results. That is true. So even if the Lulu's enchantments made the difference, and without them you would have lost, people don't really appreciate that because it's not very visual. They don't see it. And I think that's a pity. You gotta be really into the game to actually see that kind of business. I one of my friends is a Lulu main. They're freaking awesome. Love that. Love that. Love that lady. She's awesome. And you know what? I can't say that I appreciate all the damage that she does with Pixie, or but you know, when you are when you're faced with certain death and Lulu gives you a shield, you probably see that shield and you appreciate, fuck, dude, Lulu saved me, saved my butt. Same thing with her ult too. That's good stuff. 20 minutes of loading and I'm back. Welcome, Shaz. How was you loading? I put a smoke there and you know what, I'll put a smoke there too. 2 smokes just for you. Points at screen. Very boring. No! What did you do for loading? What were you loading? Bro is the loader. Loading cargo sounds plenty fun, hey? Or like with a crane, loading those big shipment containers on board boats. That sounds like a good time. Your stream, oh no, internet's bad. I see, that's unlucky. Oh, you know what? An easy ban. Fuck yeah, we take those. You know what's extra sad? Because we have links turned on, no one can post links except for mods. We didn't even get to see their links. You know when they post best views and so, and then but then you see a string of stars. That's supposed to be a link there, but we don't see it because they're not allowed to post links. How funny is that? They don't even get a second of publicity. You just look like a fool. Nah, this guy is an actual loser. I would agree, yeah, for the most part, but you never know. Maybe this is their only source of income. I sincerely doubt that. They're probably in their early 20s and this is like their side hustle to make them a little more money. I wouldn't be surprised if this was actually their livelihood. I'm sorry, but you gotta get on top of something else because this is shameful. But a lot of the time it isn't. So then I have no I bear no poor conscience calling them poop. Nah, they're probably just fucking scammers. Probably that too. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you tell me if you were the kind of guy to be desperate for viewers and view botting, something that isn't even permitted on Twitch to begin with. And then you get scammed out of your money. Who are you gonna report? Who are you gonna tell? This guy scammed me out of my view bots. Oh, well. Look who made a self-report accidentally. Know what I mean? No, well. It's sad, man. Some people get really bitter over that stuff. I used to also be a bitter person when I was really growing pilled. When I really wanted to grow more and get more views and so on. So you got really bitter, especially when you would stroll to other people's streams and you would appreciate yourself to be putting in a lot of work in your stream. And sometimes the people that you would peruse to were just kind of, you know, chilling. And they would have what you would consider to be more success than you. You understand it as them just sitting and chilling, doing nothing. You think it's... And then naturally you think that's unfair. But you gotta appreciate that it's not at all unfair. People come... All kinds of different people come to Twitch for different purposes. Some people want a stream to entertain them. Some people just want company. Some people want background noise. And other people, I don't know. There's loads of different people. Different strokes for different blokes. And the people who watch, you know, the more chilled, mellowed out streams where not much is being said or done, those are the kinds of people... unlucky. GG. Those are the kinds of people that just, you know, want a calm, cool experience. They want to... Maybe they're doing something and they want background noise. Maybe they want some company. So those streamers just deserve their success just as readily as anyone else. That's very important to remember. So it makes me very sad to see when people get really bitter and sour about not having the success that they think that they should. And then looking at other people. Dead by Daylight, please? Okie dokie, we'll do some Dead by Daylight. That sounds good to me. Viewbotting is so strange. You don't even get money for it. Exactly. You don't and you don't even get any chat engagement. These aren't real people that you're talking with. They're just, I don't know. Maybe it's to stroke their egos. Maybe they think it'll make themselves look more what's the word? Maybe they think that would attract more people, genuine people to their stream because they have more viewers. Oh no. It doesn't work. Or at least I don't think it does. I'd be very surprised if it did. It's sad. It's unfortunate. It's 38 days of watch time if you're non-sub. Exactly right. For VIP. I've been wondering if I should remove that. I don't really know. I'm debating it. It feels kind of troll to remove it now because I know some people might be very much saving up to it. And if I remove it, then because I heard that other streamers use VIP only for their friends so that I can see them clearer in chat, but I don't know. I don't think I'll do that. I'll if anything, if I really need to see my streamer friends when they're in chat and it's going really hectic, then I'll probably just mod them so that I'll be able to see them. And I see you throw hatchets. Yeah. Hold on, game's loading. It'll be like 2 more minutes until it's finished loading. 10k followers on TikTok is like 20 euros? Really? And all the bots get banned in like a week or so? Yeah, see, that's just 20 wasted euros. I can't believe it's only 20 though. That's crazy. Who are you? What is the purpose of doing that? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, genuine advice, don't be comparing oneself to other people and other people's success, because then you'll never stop being upset, because there'll always be a bigger fish. Instead, be happy with what you have and focus on improving. If you want to compare yourself with anyone, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. Oh my god. That's a really good way to do it, I think. Compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. I think you should give us an increased chance to join you whenever you allow viewers to join your game. I will for sure. Most of the time I like to play solo. Change character, Mr. Shark? Yeah, maybe. Changing avatar and so is far into the future though. I'm not a very good 3D artist. I'm a garbage regular artist to begin with. Oh, category you mean. You are right. You are right. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you. Dead by day. Light. Oh, that's not right. There it is. I always confuse Dying Light with Dead by Daylight. It's so tough. Dying Light's also really good though. Didn't really play the second game. My PC weren't quite beefy enough to run it properly, and I don't know. Maybe I could have toned down the graphics, but what's the point? You play Dying Light partially for the graphics, but most of all for the atmosphere. The parkour is fantastic, of course. You play it also for the parkour, but for the atmosphere, you gotta have the graphics, and I don't know. I'm not able to do that right now, unfortunately. So, who knows? I can't really speak on behalf of whether Dying Light 2 is good or bad. I did get a sneak peek on the parkour, and it looked really good. Especially when you get into the big city with the hand gliders and such. That looks mint. Nah. Whenever I get a new machine in the future, that's gonna be good. Referring to VIP via perks, if anything, you could increase the points because VIP should be earned either way. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think 200,000 points is a lot for VIP, for VIP. What does VIP even stand for? Very important person. But then what does W? Oh, no, hold on. No, now I can't even remember the acronym. Fuck, dude. There's VIP and there's MVP. But then what does MVP stand for? Most very person? I don't know, man. I don't really like VTubers, to be honest. I've only seen one good VTuber. It does that for most very person? That can't be true. Yup. MVP, most valuable person. I see. I like mine a lot, but you know what? I can certainly see most valuable person being in the crosshairs too. IGF is a VTuber, not the large corporate ones. She thinks it's too strict. She does it because it's cute. That's a perfectly good way, perfectly good reason, I think. Very important person. Very good. Very important person, most valuable. Oh, right. We should probably switch screens, hey? Hold on. There we go. And now we can get out of Valorant. Goodbye, Valorant. I do VTubing personally because I don't want to show my face. Just in case one hits it big. I don't want people stopping me on the road on when I'm hitting the town and such, you know? Anonymity is good. Just being able to lead a normal life. And being a VTuber, you also get to tweak all of these things. Get to tweak your looks. And all that stuff. I think it's super fun. It's tough work though, that's for true. Do we reckon the knives are too much? Like this knife here and that knife there? I'm a very big fan of the werewolf skin. I think this knife is okay. Shows that there's been a scuffle, but 2 in the noggin feels a bit much. You know? Especially this one in the schnoz. I never put a knife in the schnoz. That's gotta really hurt. The one in the head is brutal for sure, but I feel like if you remove the one out of the nose, then I'll be perfectly fine with that arrangement. Thing is, the skin is kind of loud with its roaring in biz. Super charming though. And look at those arms, so strong. I'm really happy to see the attention to detail that they paid with the anatomy. If you look here on her arm, what a brilliant link! How it goes from your bicep down to your forearm. So charming. I love anatomy. Look at that. That V-esque stroke there. That's good stuff. Makes me very happy. Shows the muscle brilliantly. Thing is, killer matches, you gotta wait a substantial amount of time. And when you have nothing to do really, you kind of get lost in the sauce. You lose track of topics that you want to talk about. Nothing really comes up because nothing's really happening. I'm definitely a Mask fan though, I'll say. Not necessarily the Masquerade kind, but rather, you know, the League of Legends kind, you know, the kind that Lamb and Wolf wear, and Bard. And like Phantom of the Opera. I think they're super. I think they're really charming. I will say I do prefer the rabbit mask or the hare mask. What's the difference to the hound one? The hound one is fine enough. It's very cute. Hey, we actually found the game. How about that? Unbelievable. I think with the hare's face being flatter, it aligns better with the contours of the human face. But with the hound one, you got that protruding proboscis, like so, you know? Which is fine enough, but... And look at those eyes. Did they really have these kind of slits? For, what are they called? They're not scleras, they are called irises. I thought that was a goat-only thing. She kidnaps children. She might. She does, doesn't she? In the lore, hey. Or do kidnap. I suppose she does. Her motive is to keep them safe, but she locks them up and doesn't really give them anything to drink or eat, so they die anyway, which is a shame. Not really sure what her motivation. What really spurs on her motivation? Because clearly it doesn't work. Why is she tweaking? Obviously, you gotta feed them if you're gonna keep them captive. Tries to be a mother but dies because she forgets to feed them. No! Oh my god, I have the same problem with my plants. Always forget to water my plants. Eventually, all of them just die. So I've decided that maybe I'm just not a plant person yet. I can't remember. I gotta put a reminder on my phone or something. Would it be cool? Would it be cool for her to have a solo movie? I agree. I like Huntress's lore a lot, and I like how she's not really monstrous either. You know. Whoa, map hasn't loaded in quite yet. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Oh. Where did he go? He genuinely just fucking disappeared. How about that? Whoppa. Speaking of lore, I really oh no, we should probably focus up. I really enjoyed Overwatch lore a lot when the first game was around and kicking. I really think that the lore that they made for the first game was sublime. Really great stuff. Hey, we hit him. What a snipe. I don't know what happened though. I think the 0 hour cinematic was fine enough. It had some cheesy aspects to it, but nothing that ruined the cinematic as a whole. It certainly did make you think of it, though. That's for true. And he dodges it. What a G. You know what? I'll let you go. But then going forward, I unfortunately think that the lore took a bit of a dip. It abandoned its more serious notes, I feel, and went with a more friendly approach. I think. I don't know though. Maybe it's just a case of the writing taking a dive as a whole. Who's to say? This generator really is on the edge of the map. That is tough. That is certainly now. See, this is very unlucky for you. Fortunate for me that there'd be a wall there. I was gonna get him across. Skirt the hatchet across the wall, but no dice. See, I'm well aware that that whatchamacallit, that Lightborn is a poor perk. It's a bad perk. However, I think it pairs reasonably well with Hunters, because people will try to blind you, and that gives you just enough time usually to wind up a hatchet. Now, unfortunately, with this guy, he had 2 walls to hide behind, but if there is no such thing available, then it is a very much viable strat indeed, I'll say. Holy moly, this guy is crazy with his sauce. Hey, you almost fooled me! I totally thought you ran away. Alright, let's go put you somewhere good. You know, I've been trying to work on Reg recently to get him up to P1. But it's tough, man. I really want his Darkness Revealed perk. That one's fantastic. Ballet? I can't believe it. Bill disappeared. Because that one pairs royally well with Huntress, I think. That's a great Huntress perk. Or good perk for Huntress. Is there anyone on this here thing? There is! Hello! And you see, if you're a better player than I, the reason you want to get him with a hatchet first is because the recovery time for getting them with the hatchet instead of hitting them with your axe is smaller. Nah, he dodges it. What a G! I don't even know where he went. He's in the there he is. He's in the vicinity. What a hero, though. Shouldn't be chasing them like this. That's a waste of time. I really thought I could get him. Upwards and onwards. Where is my... Hello? This is awkward for the both of us. Yup. Alright, I'll see you later. I gotta get a hatchet or 2. I'm getting quite low. Thank you. That's the stuff. Up we go. Aye. Where do we even take it? There's a hook right here. Would you look at that? Sorry, Trim. I promise I'm not looping you. You were just like there. Oh, so conveniently. What else could I do? Wouldn't that be throwing if I didn't go for it? Opa! I am so sorry. Excuse me, you gotta get out of my way here, sir. Yup. Sorry, Dwight. Did not mean to hit you. I didn't even know he was still here, man. I thought he went. Now I reckon I want them to get this here generator there. Oh, someone here? Hello? Oh, dude, come on. Get this out of commission. Come on, man. Dwight. Shit, dude. I don't know what to say to you right now. You are too eager. Too eager to get me with your locker tech. You did get me once. No, that's for true. You did. You did. That was good stuff. Moving on. Oh, you seen this? Is there a person in here? Hello? Nope. If only we had darkness reveal there. I feel like I'd reload a lot more with darkness reveal this thing. In order to get the value from the perk. Perhaps more than I should really. If they didn't give Huntress her buff, the buff that they did give her, I feel like it would be a better better perk. Because then you get proper use of it as you would reload off more often. But now with 7 hatchets, that's a lot of hatchets. Hello? I don't know if that was warranted, honestly. That's too much. Maybe, I don't know. Make it 6 hatchets. Maybe that'd be... Hello? Nay, what a shot. Maybe that would be a better middle ground. Hello, ma'am. With the Cyrillics. Don't be running. Get out, come on. Don't be giving me no grief now. Now, where are the evil doers? I smell a fella. He's over yonder. I don't know what to tell you. There's nobody here. I could have been for sure that there ought to be a pallet right there. Right? I'm not alone in thinking this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where do we want to set up? You know, they've gone through great effort to pick good generators. So I think I gotta hook them rather quickly, very soon. Nah. Wouldn't you know it? Well, up and over. We go. Hello? Is there anybody? No, it's regressing. They don't even care. Do we reckon killers should be able to open chests just for fun? Not necessarily to get anything out of it themselves, but rather, you know, just to have them be open, similarly to how the killer can open the gate. I would like this. Just for the opportunity to be there. I think it'd be fun. And wouldn't you know it? Oh, hello? Where did Madam come out from? Heard the sound of a locker and then whimpering and crying. Where has she gone? Oh, you somebody. Hello. I swear it to you. I didn't mean to find you. I don't mean to loop you. This is just so convenient. Nay. Nay. She's too good with it. Wind up here? Never mind. I thought she would vault 100%. Where did she go? Nah. These branches are so strong. Madam, please, madam. There is only one generator left. She ran away! No! Yeah! Awesome possum. Alright, it's off to the hooks with you. Got a nice one here. Warmed up. Premium pop-up. See you later. And there's a bill going right for the generator. Shh, don't tell him, don't tell him. Nah, where did he go? Bill really just up and disappeared. It's unfortunate because you already know that he'll be right on that generator when I leave too. And the other ones are so far away. The least we can do is get some more hatchets. One more hatchet for this guy. I do want to learn how to make orbital strike hatchets happen. But the thing is, you got plenty of maps like this map with all the trees. And you already know that the trees are going to interrupt the hatchet itself. So what's even the point? Maybe some sun clear maps and then you have the indoor maps. It doesn't work to begin with. It feels like a skill too niche to focus in on. Well, you know what? We'll do one of those. We'll go back over here. Hello, Bill Harrington. Is it Steve Harrington, maybe? I think it's Steve, right? Name's Steve. Got the best scream in the game. Well, I'll tell you what, they disappeared. I think For Honor and Dead by Daylight are the only two games with that I've ever experienced that have the most made up rules, like no tunneling or no so and so, or no flashlights or no med kits or don't do this or don't do that or it's BM. Honestly, I can appreciate no tunneling. I agree with that sentiment. That's tough business. It's no fun to be focused down, hey? But if a killer does it accidentally, like if you show yourself an outrageous lot, then what's the killer to do? Is he just gonna ignore you for the rest of the game because he wishes not to tunnel you? That's unreasonable right there. I thought Bill... No, his name is Steve. I thought Steve would loop me crazy in the jungle gym. Maybe not. Well, Steve, you won that one. I feel like with this generator being so far ahead. Bill! Now the actual Bill. You gotta be really picky with the chases you take. Nah, he's smarter than I. Not much I can do in that scenario. Gather some more hatchets and get back on the business, I'll say. Hello? How is it going? There aren't any Steves here, is it? There is not. Terrific. Hello? No! Oh, man. We take those. Now we can throw no more hatchets. He's out of our reach now. It's in God's hands, you see. There's one. There he is. Yeah. Shit. Who knew they built boats so sturdy, hey? They go crazy with it. Haven't seen Steve in a while. I bet he's on these other generators. I bet you. Hello, Steve. No, there he is. And he's better than I. Oh. Hey, we take those. Now, if you'll excuse me, Steve, I have a bill right here. He's getting back on the generator. I'll see him. I'll see him. Alright. Very good then. Hatchets for me. And the hook for thee. Hello, chum. Up we go. Yes, sir. Got a hook here just for you. Put you up. Yes, sir. Like a nice... What are those those Spanish legs of ham? That they hang on hooks. What are they called? Ben's been here. Hello, Bill. I cannot remember. So what is this with the spikes? What am I supposed to glean from this? Hello. I don't know who this is. Steve, I'm sorry if it's you. It is indeed Steve. Well, you know what? You earned my respect. I'll see you later. I have a generator to tend to, mate, you see. Bill! Don't go, Bill, please! I'm so lonely without you. He up and left. Bill, no. Bill, please. What? What? Oh my god. No, I won't listen. I won't look. You cannot fool me, Bill. I won't be victim to your petty manipulations any longer. I hear a little guy. Where is he at? Oh, there's a Bill. You know what? Strongest piece of rope I ever saw. Must be the knots on it. Is that not someone? That's a scarecrow, my G. That's a hook. I am stupid. I can't believe it. And to tell you the truth, I don't think Steve has enough juice in his medkit anymore to heal himself. Bill, no. I don't have any time for this, Bill. I'm sorry to tell you. I have a generator to get on top of. I have kids to raise. I have a job to do. I can't do it. I haven't... Oh, Steve is showing these generators, eh? He's gotta be. Hold on, Steve. OMG, he is. Hello. It was a valiant attempt, Steve. I'll give you that. Now, back on the hook you go. Who took you off the hook? Who did this? Okay. Imagine if we kept on chasing Bill, huh? Quite fortuitous that we stopped that, because otherwise Steve would have gotten that generator in no time flat. 6 minutes flat. How long for one generator? Isn't it 90 seconds? If you're alone? I think 60 if you are two. I don't really know though. Oh. Alibis? Nay, imagine we hit those. I don't care for you, Steve. It is Bill that I want. Ah, shit. I found you. Hi. Uppa. Now I'm all out of hatchets almost. Only got one on my belt. What is bro gonna do with the one hatchet? It's his first time on the hook too. How lucky. Open up. can I say I love anime. I think anime is really good. Some tropes do strike me as a bit odd, however. I wanted to watch. Oh, there's Steve here. Where has he gone? Tried watching Attack on Titan with my folks. They didn't like it very much, and I can understand why. And then proceeded to watch the rest on my own. And you know what? I'm very happy that we stopped, because there was a lot of anime chicanery going on that I don't think I could have faced them with dignity if we went through that together again. That would be awful. There they are. Oh! Intercontinental missile! Hello, Steve. Where did your body go? I can't believe it. He up and disappeared. Alright, Steve. Up we are. Yes, sir. Just for you. Mm-hmm. Oh. Now, you never know. They might have that add-on where the hatch spawns. Where the hatch spawns near the shack. I still watch anime. One Piece is my favorite. Me too. Me freaking too. I'm a big anime fan. I do wish they wouldn't be so what would you call it, liberal in their ecchi themes, especially. Oh, I found Bill, I think. No, I did not. I mistook Bill for a fishing tackle. I mistook a fishing tackle for Bill, I should say. Especially when the characters in question are undeniably underage. That makes me extremely uncomfortable. Bill! Bill, yes! Ah, shit! Nah, he's too good for me. Yup! Alright, Alex Fabler, up we go. We have places to be, no time to dilly-dally, you see. There's a hook right here just for you. I'll take you to it. And it might not have been very quick, but we got them all in the end. Goodbye, Alex. Yes, sir. That shot we hit on Steve, though? Oh, brother. That was lucky as. One Piece, my favorite. I love One Piece, too. I don't know if I can get myself to watch it, though, anytime soon, because it's so long. Really love One Piece, though. One Piece is fantastic. I really like how... Oh, double pip just for me. Yummy, yummy. I really like how Oda writes his characters too. How they all have they have dignity and they have their own personalities and desires and wants, and goals and dreams. None of the main characters are there to be accessories. They're all fully fledged characters, and I feel like that's something that unfortunately often is not afforded to female characters. I think that's a great shame. Often they're just like set pieces or a means to an end for other characters, like the main character's love interest or a point of division, or there to be just for fan service. That's my absolute least favorite. To be there just for fan service, that pisses me off. I don't like smutty fan service to begin with, but when it is of that nature, that makes me particularly upset. It's like, come on. You can have people be... You can have characters be sexy, but then that has to be like a great part of their personality. You can't just have any old character. Hold on, we should be leveling up the dredge. You can't just have any old character and then, I don't know, let's just slap some fan service on them for shits and giggles. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is good. But that lady without cursed energy, who uses cursed weapons instead, they really didn't spare any opportunity to show her in a sexual light, even though it is not at all in her character. You know? And that makes me upset. Like that. Not just her anatomy and her clothing, but also the camera angles. Whenever they could sneak in a camera angle that accentuated her waist or her butt or her chest, it's just like, fuck, man, what are you doing? This is just disrespectful at this point. You know? It's a misdeed to the character. SWF right now? No, sir, I'm doing a solo. I'm a solo act, you see. Damn, yeah, sorry. Right now, I just want to speak my mind. I want to walk whilst I talk. One can do that with friends, of course, but the dynamic changes irrelevant of if one wants it to or not. And whilst that dynamic is lovely, of course, I personally want this dynamic that I have currently. Is the way I think. Love it when seals clap their fat tummies. Yeah! Now that is fan service that I can get behind. So cute. I love seals. There's nothing wrong with seals, man. Can you believe it? Seals are just good. I love seals. They are so good. Dogs and cats too, they are just good. No evil intent whatsoever. Oh, what is that? Ooh, ferret relative. I can't remember what they're called. They're ferocious though. Those long boys are scary. Those seals are so cute. I just want to squish them until I... Me too. I don't think I'll ever get near one though. They are predators, that's for sure. You never know when they'll find your hand particularly scrummy. You know? To me, myself, even though I'd love to give them pets, sea doggos are so cute. Look at this, we got the freaking sable squad. I do very much want to keep my fingers. I petted one once and oh my god, it was so cute. You did? How did you do it? Did you go to like a petting zoo or was it just there on the beach? On the great German beach? How did you does it? Fingers are overrated, not gonna lie. You know what? In the future, you might just be right. Cybernetics are accelerating at a really awesome pace. So who's to say? Maybe in 20 years, cybernetics will just be all the rage. Will be almost just as good as your regular finger. Or as your regular hand or various body parts. Let's get into the game. I was at the ocean and there was a seal training doing your work and she let me pet it when I asked. Yeah! Goated seal trainer. She knows what's up. How did it feel? Was it slimy? Was the seal wet at all or was it a dry seal? Real, yeah. I love seals. Because they do have fur. Hey, they are furry creatures. You don't really pay any notice to it due to the fact that they're wet all the time and that kind of, you know, it how should you put it? It glues down their fur to their body, making them, giving them a real slick, almost skin-like appearance. But they do have fur. I wonder if their fur would puff up if they got dry. Maybe it's not long enough for that. Really wet and like smooth, but also quite soft. Really? Was it like blubber soft or fur soft? Both are good. I love seals. Animals are so good, man. I love animals. Hello? Oh, shit. Get out of here, Leon. The hell do you think you're doing? This is my strength. Fur. Get out of here. Or I'll turn you into minced meat. Why is it that every other meat that isn't chicken meat, Leon? Oh, he's better than I. Go, Leon. Go, Leon. Yup. No cigar. Kind of both. I don't remember it that much since I was like 6. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, Leon, we're putting you on this hook where you like it. She's really struggling. Oh my, he hates this. I'm sorry, Leon. I am sorry. What animal would you fellas pet if you could? I feel like seal is probably very much up there. I'd like to pet a seal. Where did Sable go? One of the many sables. I'd like to pet a moose. A moose would be cool. Beluga whale. Yes! Aren't they the whales that have that really soft spot? Like a big soft spot on their head? What is that one for? It's like full of air, no? They're so cute. They are. Little cuties. And they're good too. Oh, hello. They are the good cetacean to dolphins' evil. They're both cetaceans, right? They're both... I think so. No. Is a beluga whale a whale or a cetacean? I cannot remember. Hello. Come here. Oh my god, she's better than I. Yeah. They're like what we thought dolphins were. That's for true. What if dolphins were good? What if dolphins were nice? That'd be so pog. That'd be so hype. Imagine we hit that. Ah, we don't, but that would have been pretty pog. That would have been pogged up. Too much pog, I would say. This one's regressing. I don't know, man. They can be an honorary cetacean, I'll say. They're good for it. That made me really sad when I heard of it, though. Dolphins are evil? Man, what the hell? Why? Hold on, there's a locker here. Let's get it. Tell a CD with like 15 dolphin bedtime stories on them. And now I never listen. Now I can never listen to them again. Right? They're just so. Ducks too. Male ducks are the worst. Hate them. Hate them ducks. And it's such a shame, because ducks are really cute. Ducks are so cute. Hello, madam. Whoa! Where did you come from? Ah, it's not worth it. Aye, bloody hell. What did male dogs do? They do pretty much the same kind of malice as dolphins do, except like to death. It's really awful. I don't know if they're genuinely evil or if they're just too stupid to know what they're doing, but they are no good. Lady ducks are chill though. They are chillers for real. I heard geese are good as well. I'm a bit of a geese fan myself. A little freaky how they got teeth on their tongue though. I don't know how to feel about that. You gotta chew your food somehow, and if you don't got teeth first, then what are you gonna do? But still. That's a lot. Lady ducks are so sweet. Hold on. We got a chase going. Get out of here, madam. And another one. Hold on. Now hold it. Ka-chow. So sweet. I want that like to follow me around. When I was at the Chiemze? What is a Chiemze? This fool has never heard of Chiemze before. Everybody point and laugh. What was I talking about? Ducks and such? Geese? Geese too. Geese are good. Take one of those. Straight up ran out the building! Ka-chow! Point blank. That does the most damage, I'll say. And swans. Swans are cool. It's a lake in Germany. It's pronounced like Chiemse. Oh, I see. My mistake. Chiemse? Chiemse? Chiemse. Chiemse sounds good, I think. Almost like kimchi. Chiemse. But yeah, geese are good. Lady ducks are good. Hold on, madam. There we go. It's almost like all a stark majority of the male variety of animals are evil. Except and like no, rather than that all the lady counterparts of animals are just good. Except in the case of hyenas, they're really mean. Whoa, the male hyena. So, I found her! Hello! Yep! We love ladies! Yeah! Those damn males! Ah! You tell them. You freaking serve them. Serving. Like a badminton shuttlecock. What a shot, by the way. I can't believe it. I'll get you too. Here I come. Yeehaw! They only have one more generator to do, by the way. I can't believe it. That's basically non-generator. She has Candy, my brother. My brother in Christ. You gotta struggle, my G. Female mantis brutally eat their male mantis if they had bad sex. Really? That's tough. That's fucking rough. My condolences to the male praying mantises. It ain't easy out here. Why can't animals just be good? Why can't all the animals of all varieties just be good, huh? Nay. Imagine. A female mantis, you said it. Crud, dude, she is so quick. I can't catch him. Ash Ketchum could never. Can we all just live in peace? Yeah, man, kumbaya this biz. Hello, I've come to check up on the state of this generator. How is it hanging? It is hanging good. I see a little guy. Oh, shit, I lost him. I thought I found him, but I lost him. Oh, there you are. Like the German saying, Friedfreud Kuchen, which means peace, happiness, and egg cake. Yes, dude, exactly right. Egg. I'm a big egg fan. Flan is good. Does flan constitute as an egg cake? Surely it would. Can't have peace and happiness without egg cake, man. Are you kidding? This guy is too good for me, man. He's drinking all my biz. Yes, we gotta hit him with a calf shot. Yes, sir. Friedfreud Kuchen. Yes, sir. Was it A Kuchen maybe? Probably A. Hey. Now, are there any lockers here? There be. I'll have one locker, please. Fetch me my finest hatchets. Now, what I'm in cahoots about is where be all this generated progress. Hello? I won't reach. Come on, come on, come on. No cigar. A is like eyes. You say like Eikuchen. Ah, I see. See, I was talking about this earlier. We gotta really, we gotta get an update to all the world's languages. I would have said A, but apparently it's I. Same thing in Swedish. The word for use, which you would think you would spell J-U-S, actually has an L at the start. The L has no business being there. I gotta keep it 100% with you. Nah, she gets that. I'm your new German teacher, man. Thank you, Jakob. Thank you. Thanks a million. What's up with these spikes, eh? That ain't right. I hear a little someone doing a summer thing. Hello. Oh, I think I got you here. Yeah. And conveniently enough, there's a hook here just for you. Up we go. I'm sorry. I do feel very bad when they break you like that. But I gotta go now. My battery is low. Okie dokie. Thank you for joining us, Yeko. I'll see you when I see you, chum. Happy recovering from your food coma. From your food coma. May it be swift. Bye. 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 I think I'm probably gonna quit after this game too. My voice is taking a beating. Haven't drank enough water this stream. Oh, hello. Nah, there's a tree in the way. Hold on, we have four tries left. We can does it. We can do it. Oh no! Nah. That is so unlucky. Yo, what a hit! Lead the target. Up we go. We got a hook just for you, little lady. It is right there. Yes, freaking sir. Opa. Now that was quite the performance. 2 hatchets left. We make these. We freaking make this. Hello. There he is. Shoot. No, I was just about to say he shoots, he scores. There's no scoring to be had. Excuse me, madam, could you enlighten me where Leon has gone? Because I completely lost track of him. Sorry, madam, you shouldn't have ran with him. It was a fool's gambit. Up we go. Goodbye. Now, oh, I saw a little someone, I think. Never mind, I totally lied. But there is a guy over yonder. They were right keen on saving the disabled, eh? Little did they know she was on last hook. You fool. Now this is a whole lot of jungle gym with a distinct lack of lockers. I'll say. Oh, hello. Nah, I'm too ahead of myself. And they're totally tapping the door over yonder. Oh, it's a shame. Oh well, what can you do? Hatchets for this guy. Hey, don't be waiting by the exit, man. Get out of here. Shoo. Bum 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 bum. GG. All right, I think that's gonna have to do it. My voice has taken a beat in this stream, but it's been good. We will be back tomorrow, I think, or is tomorrow Saturday? We'll see how I feel. I did say that I was gonna take the weekend off, but I don't know if that's gonna be the case. We'll see how I feel. There might be stream, there might not be, but there will be anime watching. We'll be continuing with Jujutsu Kaisen, so I hope to see you then. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.